Okay, mine is to convey my compliments to the Land Commission, the judiciary, and the police for this swift action they've taken against this land grabber. And we want also a further action to be taken against this grabber, first for demolishing the county government houses belonging to Nairobi Water, which were here. We want action to be taken against county officers who allocated this land to this thief, this grabber. We want action to be taken against the land officers, land registrars, who issued or who executed the title deed in favor of this grabber. So, Mr. Swazuri, this is a very good action your commission has taken. Congratulations. And there are other also public utilities belonging to Nairobi Water, belonging to Nairobi County. In Karen, we have a sewerage plant which has already been grabbed. In Dandora, there is another sewerage plant. The Nairobi County sewer has been grabbed by very powerful politicians in Jubilee and in CORD. And a son of one former MD. We want this land to be repossessed, to be reverted back to the public. I think for now, those are my comments. And I also congratulate His Excellency the President for intervening in this matter. I think these guys has always been misleading our courts. I think in 2012, he went to court via the judicial review case number 151 of 2012. Then the judgment was delivered on 27th April this year before Justice Korir. When he lost in this case, the file was hidden. We didn't trust the file. Then he decided to go to the magistrate's court to mislead the magistrate, that he be given authority or consent by court to come and do this construction. Then when we realized the construction was ongoing, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission went to court to set aside that order. But there was I think there was some games he was playing. He was always hiding the file. Then I decided to go to court on behalf of the residents of Loresho. Then we explained the position to the court. This is res judicature or abuse of court process. There is no way you can lose in the superior court. Then you go to the magistrate court and abuse the process of the court. So we thank the judiciary. The magistrate set aside his order, and then he ordered that the police should supervise and ensure that there is no construction which is ongoing. So that is how maybe we took time, because this matter, as you can see from the court papers, he filed the case in 2012, but the judgment was delivered in 2015. These are some of the reasons we cannot put this blame on the Land Commission. They did their part, because they also took the matter before the Senate. I've got all the answers here, and I think Mr. Swazuri sent his team to Senate. They were summoned. Then they ruled that construction should be suspended until the case is determined and heard. The NEMA also issued the same orders. Senate issued the same orders. So we were wondering, why this guy is he above the law? Why is he defying all these orders? Senate order, Land Commission order, NEMA order, police order. Huh? So we're even suspecting him to be an Al-Qaeda. Why should you grab a water reservoir which serves almost half Nairobi population and its environs? Maybe he had an hidden agenda behind it. Maybe he wanted to poison the water. He wanted to kill so many people. The police are doing a very good job on the war against terror. Maybe he wanted, maybe even Westgate, information is power. And the information we have, he wants to poison our people through that reservoir. And we will not accept that one to happen. Yeah, the police are doing their work. Even the members of the public, leaders, we must come together. We must unite to fight this disease called corruption. The county officers who issued the letter of allotment to him, we want them to be charged. The ethics and the corruption officers are here. We want even the lands officers, the land registrars also to be charged. Why allocate a public utility to a private developer? That is very wrong.
Our role as police being here is for a simple reason, a very simple one. This is a critical national infrastructure. This, I repeat, is a critical national infrastructure, and I will not allow anybody to tamper with this facility that serves millions of residents of this city. That cannot be allowed at all. And I want to state one thing, that if any of my officers are involved in protecting anybody who is intruding into this facility, is playing with their jobs. is playing with their jobs and will certainly take very stern action. So any grabber who thinks that they can grab not only this facility, but anywhere in the country, a facility that serves the public, is making a big mistake.
We've already instituted investigations. We've secured court orders not to progress beyond this. That's why we are here today, because we are seeing people violating. So anybody who is going to violate further will definitely meet the full force of law through the security arm of the government.
Tumekuja hapa na Mheshimiwa Sonko, senator, na viongozi residents wa association ya hapa na watu anti-corruption, police na watu wengine wote ambao wanahusika na haya mambo. Ni kwamba kuna watu wamejaribu kuiba hii shamba ya Nairobi Water. Hii shamba ilikuwa reserved hapa wakati wa mkoloni, na I think 1928 or there, around there. Kwa hivyo ni shamba ya kitambo sana. Na iko na title yake, lakini sasa kuna watu ambao wanasemekana walifanya subdivision wakatoa plot 4 hapa na wameanza kujenga kule, na huyu mmoja anasema anataka kujenga shopping mall hapa. Another sijui itaingia vipi, lakini hatukatae watu kujenga shopping malls, lakini kwenye ardhi ambayo imeruhusiwa. Hii ni ardhi ambayo ina matangi ya maji mnayoona pale, yana serve karibu half of Nairobi. Maji yake yanatoka hapa. Kwa hivyo, na kawaida sheria za mambo ya maji ni kama vile mambo ya uwanja wa ndege, lazima kuwe na ample space. Ndio maana ukaona hivi. Sasa watu wanafikiria ile ample space imeachwa ni bure. Wao ndio wana nafasi ya kuitumia au uwezo wa kutumia. Kwa hivyo tumesema tumerevoke hiyo title yao hapa, revoke on Friday. Hakuna ruhusa ya mtu yoyote kudai kwamba hii shamba ni yake. Hii shamba ni ya umma, ni ya public. Na hatutaruhusu kuanzia leo, hatutaruhusu mtu yoyote ambaye anasema ni mwekezaji, developer, aje atumie ardhi hii. Tumefunga na tutaita watu wa NYS watufanyie kama vile tulifanya Lang'ata Primary School. Hizi zitavunjwa, hiyo vifaa vyake vyote tutatoa, na tutafanya landscaping hapa, turudishe hali kama ilivyokuwa ya zamani. Wamevunja hapa nyumba za wafanyakazi 4, wafanyakazi wa Nairobi Water. Nasikia na hao wafanyakazi wamepangishiwa nyumba Westlands na wao wanawalipia. Can you imagine that type of imani ya kulipia watu wa serikali na pesa zake? So I think this is hii ni maneno ambayo tunasema yanatokea sana hapa Nairobi na ni mengi sana. Hata tukitaka kila siku twende tuvunje tunaweza, maana yake ni nyingi sana. There must have been some compromises somewhere. Yeah, because as I was saying, compromises, corruption, because as I was saying, it is not possible. There are many people who are involved in this. Okay? They will not come out in the open. But for sure, it is unimaginable that a public wall can be demolished while people are watching, and another one being constructed without the approval of the county government and people are watching. Structures belonging to the government are being demolished and people are not saying anything, so you can see.
My name is Richard Njoba. I'm the chairman of the Loresho Residents Association, and this fight has been going on for beyond 10 years. The property was first allocated back in 1996. So by 98-99 is when we started fighting for it, alongside the fight we had for the police post next door. That was successfully recovered, and we were able to house our police officers there, who have since been looking after the security of the area. But the water plot has been a continuous fight. As the senator explained, the grabber has been very clever, has known how to fight his way through the courts, has known how to arrange for documents to be missing when they're required, and it's been an in and out case in court for all of us. Worst of all is that he tends to move over the public holidays and normally at night. It happened last year in December. He was here working on this plot, uprooting the trees over Christmas. We then went to court. There was a stay. He kept quiet for a while, and then again this December, on Jamhuri Day night, we were woken up by heavy equipment now digging And as you can see, the trenches that have been left here and the stones that have been put in place was work that was ongoing overnight. So that in itself is a show of total dishonesty, and that there is a lot behind the gentleman that enables him to have the audacity to undertake work to that extent. On behalf of the residents of Loresho, I'd like to thank the Senator Sonko, the Chairman of National Land Commission, Mr. Sozuri, the EACC, the Inspector General, for all of them being able to stand up with us to set an example to all Kenyans that there is hope for those who stand up for their rights against grabbers.